He's a muted mic, so amateur. But guys, it's Colin. I'm Colin. You're watching Talking Ball. Happy Monday. I'm trying to think of everything I said. Happy Monday. Hope it's going really well for you. Things are going great here. So except for the muted mic, that has thrown me off my game just a little bit, but we'll get back. Hope everybody out there in internet land is doing good. If you're watching this on repeat, thanks. If you saw your name at the beginning, that means you are part of La Familia, the members section of Talking Ball. So thank you, guys. If you'd like to become a member, memberships are live. Link is pinned in this chat. This very chat link is there. But yeah, again, this is Colin, aka Mr. Talking Ball, aka Mr. Terrible Posture. Here's how I should sit. But who wants to do that? Not me. Anyway, everybody out there, what's up? We got Phil P saying Bosch. I'm gonna have to. Is it shameful that I have to Google that? But I will. I'll figure out what Bosch means. Context clues makes me think it means like cool. We've got Mia in the house saying, good day, please smash that like button. And she's right. Everybody, please do it. And then she's laughing at my mutedness. I deserve it. It's okay. And then Phil P again is saying, hey, Colin. Hey, Phil. Hope you're doing good, my man. Keeping everybody in line. We are finally within the week of Tottenham. It's like saying bang. All right, I got you. I like it. I'm going to start using it. Add note to self, add Bosch to personal dictionary. But yeah, everybody out there, we are finally within the week. I mean, Spurs play this week, less than 7 days away. I am ready for it. Hope you guys are too. We got some more people pouring in. Welcome in, everybody. It is real nice to have you. Rob Belcher. We talked about La Familia. We got Mia in here, part of the Familia. Rob Belcher as well. And he's saying, good afternoon, Colin, and those great peeps in the chat. Rob, good afternoon to you. Daniel Sandoval's here. La Familia. Come on, you Spurs. Yes. That blue and gold, or that purple and gold. I see you. Mia being dirty in the chat. Who would have guessed? Saying she likes a good bang. Wink. As in, Big John scores the winner. Bosh. I'm probably doing it wrong, but that's cool. Neato. Ooh, and look at this. Mia and Phil are going to be seeing each other at the North London Derby. I think our very own American Leo is going to be there from Mile High Hotspur. So I think you guys might be able to see him too. So look for Leo if you guys remember to do that. God, you guys. Dirty. Oh, it's Monday, guys. Already? It's an early morning for me. But no. Definitely good to have everybody here who's here, and I'm sure more people will pour in as the show goes. We might even get another host. I have a suspicion that we will. He's doing this whole working thing. I don't know. Sounds stupid. But while I have a second, guys, I would like to tell y'all that there is a shop where you can buy crap, basically, though, that I make for this channel. I've recently added another shirt to the collection. I think you guys are going to like it. It's the Crying Arteta shirt that recently got added. And I mean like real recently, like right before the show today. So if you'd like to wear that around, I will post the link on where to buy it. Let me grab that actually. Boom, bang. And here is that link. So guys, if you would like this shirt or any other lovely Talking Ball shirts, and they're mostly just obscure like Spurs references, really. So you want some unique Spurs merch, you wanna look like you are the biggest Spurs fan on the block, grab some stuff from here. Yeah, thanks guys. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, and of course we've got a keep or West Ham. It's been a while since we've done a keep or West Ham. I've made a new West Ham buddy. from the U.S., from about 2 hours from me, actually. So I wanted, in case he watches this back, I want him to see that we do keep our West Hams. Wink, wink, just to show how much we love West Ham. So I hope y'all are ready. Hope everything is ready to go. Oh, Danny just popped into the house. What is up, Danny? Danny Rumsey. He is the Leeds United fan, and he is one of the coolest dudes I've met recently. So Danny, big up, dude. So smash a like and subscribe, please. Do what Danny says, everybody. Smash a like. If you're here and you haven't subscribed, if you're watching from the background, if you're listening, just subscribe. 30 away, 31 away, something like that from the big 1K. And you know how bad we're all trying to reach that. It is the elusive holy grail that is Rockstar energy drink. But no, alas, 31 away. But we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Yeah, Danny, all good here, man. It's Monday. But I'm off on Tuesday, so it doesn't ever really feel like a Monday for me. Off work tomorrow, everybody. That's good. Today's my Friday. The other day was my Friday. It's unique. And look at this. Look at this. More meetups, more plans. Bill saying, I'll see you all one day at the stadium. Once the man who won't be named has departed this club might be in the next life. Bill, you're trying not to give him any of your cheddar, any of your cheese, any of that scratch. I get it. I get it completely, man. You're not alone in that camp. That's for sure. We've got Ben Kaufman, not only a member of La Familia, but also a mod for the channel. He's saying, you're right, everyone. I'm quite well, Ben, and I hope you are too. And I hope maybe you'll consider this Crying Arteta shirt for your t-shirt collection. So that is one thing there. Look who else is here. It's Jess from Jesse Talks Football. What is up, Jess? Hope all is good in your hood. If anything, I bet you we look alike again with our goodies. Me and Jess, similar tastes. That's for sure. But yeah, big up, Jess. Glad you're here, and thanks again for, supporting the channel as much as you do. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed to Jesse Talks Football, you're gonna want to do that. I'll grab that link and throw it up there. Or Ben, my wonderful mod, might be able to get that taken care of for us as well. And while we're talking good things about good people, I'll say this many times, and he's not here yet, and he might not make it at all. But guys, please make sure to support my co-host Jose, and sub to his personal channel. There is the link to that. Yeah. So please do that. He's a real good guy. He does a lot of work. He does so much work for our predictions league, and just the work that he puts in doing these shows every single day. So big up, Jose. Let's support his personal channel. And yeah, guys, there are some Spurs things to talk about. But again, welcome in, everybody. There are more and more people coming in. Thank you so much. Everybody, you're welcome here. All views are welcome here. Fans of all clubs are welcome here. Just don't be like a total dick. You can even kind of be a dick, but just don't be a colossal, huge one. Average size is fine. So we'll get on to the Spurs agenda. There's been some complaining about our run-up to the North London Derby versus Arsenal. Speaking of the North London Derby and Crying Arteta, it all kind of ties in. Where do you guys sit on this? We have something like 15 days off, and they play like 4 matches in that stretch of time, according to this. Whoever even said, is it here? Yeah. Fixture list in chaos. Tottenham get 15 days off before the North London Derby, while Arsenal have to play 4 games in that period. Liverpool face Merseyside Derby on Wednesday, then Jurgen Klopp's favorite slot on a Saturday lunchtime. I don't know. It just seems like a bunch of fucking stupid stuff about nothing. And I ask here, so will the time off even be a good thing? Will they be sharper on the day than us because they've played more high-intensity matches in that period? And who's John Cross? Should I know who John Cross is? Is he just some reporter? Anyway, it all seems kind of babyish. But look who else is here. Before we get any further with this bullshit, we got Johnny Bethnal Green in the house. What is up, dude? A name change I see, and I like it. What up, Johnny? Good to have you here, my man. Always good to have all of you guys here. We've got we got Ryan G in the house. What up, Ryan? Yeah, Ryan, what's up, dude? We're talking about John Cross and how upset he is about this fixture list. I posed the question, if you weren't here, does this even help us? You know, sometimes we look like shit after we've had a couple of days off. So maybe the consistent match playing will actually be a good thing for Arsenal. I hate to say it. So yeah, just a thought, and I'd like to know what you guys think. Phil P says, "Cry me a river." Exactly, Phil. Exactly. Danny brings up a really good point too. Big up Danny, saying that he thinks that the North London derby will decide if Arsenal win the league. That's puts a lot of pressure on us. Don't do that. We don't like that, Danny. We don't like that pressure. But we'll see. I mean, it's going to be an important match, absolutely, regardless. So, yeah, gonna be a good one, Danny. Okay. He's their like top tier reporter who probably gets some inside knowledge and that type of thing. Nice. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate the heads up. Now I know. And it's even funnier then. I don't feel like Ali Gold would ever come out and say this. So, and I know you said he's sort of their Ali Gold, but Ali Gold does not seem like the type to complain like this. But yeah. We got everybody big up in each other. Wayne Bonner saying, we may look like shit after a break, but Arsenal always look like shit. Boom! Mic drop. If I could pick this mic up and drop it without throwing a bunch of money down the toilet, I totally would. I need a mic that it's just for dropping, like a crappy old one. I'll be back. I'll do it later, but I think I have a mic, guys, that we can use for mic drops. This is great. We've got everybody saying hey to everybody. Bill's pointing out our insiders don't complain, mate. That's the problem. Oh, so wait, Bill, you would like our insiders to complain. You would like so. I've heard people say stuff like this too, like Ali G is paid by the club, and that you're saying they need to be more critical. They need to complain. They need to be vocal about this type of thing, and maybe that by not that they're being complicit, perhaps in what's going on. I can see that. But Wayne does point out that this is typical whiner gooners, always crying. Exactly. A bunch of dumb shenanigans from this crier that we've got on screen. In 1 second, I'll show you guys again. This guy, if you want to buy the shirt, the link is in the chat. I will throw the link up again. But the Arteta crying shirt is now officially for sale. I just had to throw that out there. But yeah, I don't think that we necessarily play better after a break ever. Basically, Arsenal, a bunch of whiny babies. Absolutely. We got some talk. Jess seems like she's suffering a bit. So, Jess, I really hope everything goes well. I hope you get better. And as everyone's saying, if somebody of a medical professional is advising you to do something, you got to do it. So take their advice, be brave, and we're all behind you 100%. If you need anything, let us know. For sure. And guys, it's Chang. Chang's in the house. What is up, Mr. Chang? I like to jump really hard from something serious to Chang's in the house. So sorry about that, Jess. No, for real though, we are all behind you. We all got your back. Mr. Chang, though, says only 5 days to go before Luton visit the lane. Yeah, dude. How's everybody feeling about Luton? Everybody feeling good? Let me get this John Cross bullshit off here. I might even get this off here. Whoa, that's a lot of me. There we go. That's a little less of me. But yeah, Chang is correct. Only 5 days to go before Luton come and visit. Everybody feeling good? Everybody feeling brave? Feeling happy about that? Luton, I don't know. We need to come out and we need to treat them as if they are Manchester City. We need to treat them as if they're Arsenal. We need to treat them as if they're Liverpool. We can't go out and say this is a bottom half team, or this team. I don't know. I feel like our players so often underestimate their opponent. We can't do it. We have to go out like this match is against Real Madrid, against Barcelona of 2007, So yeah. We got Jishnu in the house. What up, Jishnu? Colin, check out Matthias Sula. I can't even pronounce that team name, but he's the type of forward we really need. I'll get him Googled over here. But Jishnu, what up? Good to have you. Always good to have you, Jishnu. Danny says, I fancy Luton to beat Spurs as well. I don't know why, but have that feeling. Yeesh. Danny, I hope you're incorrect. But yeah, Spurs have to come out awake, like instantly. We can't let our foot off the gas even for a second. Or maybe we can, but at least come out of the gate with your foot on the gas. Jesus Christ, we just start so slow. I'm over it. Bill's saying Arsenal simply put Arsenal first, whether we like it or not. They've created an us versus the world mentality, and it seems to be working for them. I do get what you're saying. A lot of teams do that, and I think Mourinho is pretty famous for doing that whole us versus the world mentality. And so, yeah, that's a good point. Very good point there. I wanted to put this back up because too much of me, not enough hilarious Arsenal tears. Yeah, no, it's a very, very good point. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we need to create that kind of thing at Spurs, or do you think what we've got going is it's obviously a different way of going about things, a different mentality, but I like it better personally, Bill. But I get what you're saying, that it's working for them. I would just rather focus completely inward and focus completely on Spurs and ourselves and let other teams worry about external bullshit. But I know that I'm not at all dogging what you're saying, so please don't take it that way. Nicholas Collison, what up, Nick, a.k.a. Barry, a.k.a. all kinds of other great names. What's up? Long time no see. Asking if, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who's coming on. Today's going to be Jose and I, actually. I know that. So, but we might get some lovely people in the chat. Who knows, Nick? But speaking of trolls, I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. Bobby K, look at that. Bobby K, bigging me up and bigging up everybody in the chat too at the same dang time. Bobby, big up, dude. Big up from some Midwestern United States. Hope Canada is treating you well, my man. Jordan, whoa, what's up, Jordan Hyman? Jordan, another fan of wait. Yeah, that must be Liverpool. What's up, Jordan? Very nice to have you here, dude. Always good to have you here. And if that's Leeds, forgive me. We'll figure it out. We're gonna hash this out in the comments together. But yo, Jordan, good day to you, my man. Hope you're well. And speaking of good day, look at that. Look who said it. It's my mom. She's in the chat, guys. This is my mom. This is the wonderful lady who raised me. She's a huge Spurs fan. Taking me and my friends to London in a couple months. So big up to mom. And look at this. We've got love going on in the chat. I love it. Yeah. That's what it's all about, creating a big family in here. So welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad that you're all here. Kuva says big up to the Donnas around the world. All of them. The world needs all kinds, Kuva. It takes all kinds. So Donna, if you're out there, get in the chat. We'd love to talk with you. Hope you're doing all right. Man, everybody's big up in everybody. I love to see it. We're winning in life. Against Arsenal, you mean? Yeah, I mean, Bill, you're also saying we had it under Mourinho, the us versus the world mentality, and didn't back it, sadly. We now have good vibes. We're winning at life. I don't know if that's it. I just would rather, like I said, focus inward and not whine and moan about stuff like they do. But again, it's working. So what can you do? What can you do? But Pranvat has shown up. Pranvat, what is up, dude? Saying, yo, bro, Pranvat, I hope you're well, my man. I hope you're well. It's Monday. Making it through, I hope. yeah, who else we got? Jordan saying that he's live today. Jordan, let me grab your link and throw it in. We'll make sure that we get some people over to you for your live too. And yeah, a lot of guessing in the chat as to who Donna Cullen may or may not be. For those who weren't here when I asked, there's some people complaining about the run up to the North London Derby. I guess namely this: John Cross being kind of a little bitch, saying that the fixture list is chaos. Tottenham get 15 days off before the North London Derby, while Arsenal have to play 4, all capitals, to 4 games in that period. By the way, I'm sure without looking that some of those are Champions League matches. And isn't that the competition that they all said they deserve to be in and could handle? And, so that's one thing that I'd like to kind of point and laugh at. They wanted to be in the Champions League. They deserve to be in the Champions League. They're but the fixture list gets a little congested because you've got Champions League games and you still got to cry about it. I don't know. Alarming. Yeah. So more people in the chat saying what's up. Yeah, guys, I think this is bullshit. I'm glad that we're not bitching similarly. Hopefully next year when we're in the Champions League, we don't do that. But moving on to our next topic, we've got some more stuff to talk about. I actually put a couple things together. Guys, another news: Kyle Walker still has feelings for Spurs. It looks like a little bit after a recent quote that he made. Maybe he'll cheat on his lady with Spurs. That wasn't a good joke, but it was all I had. I didn't have much time to prepare it. But he says, it is so hard. I don't want Arsenal to win because of Tottenham. Well, then what's hard? Do you or don't you want Arsenal to win? I don't get it. Obviously, I haven't seen the full context, but it's Kyle Walker on the title race. It says right there. So, yeah, maybe he will cheat on his lady with us. Again, low blow. I know it's early for me. My jokes aren't tippity top notch yet. What do you guys feel about Kyle Walker? I think he's kind of scummy, and not just for his off the field stuff, but I guess I don't. He left Spurs to go win things. We didn't want to let him go. Yeah, I don't know. What's everybody's general feeling about Kyle Walker? Am I being a soft little butthurt little baby about him? Should I wish him well? Just interested to know what you guys think. It doesn't seem like he's ever had a real bad thing to say about Spurs, except for maybe just that. Yeah, exactly, Mia. Julie says he's a douche, but damn, he was great for us. Yeah, we've had a few douchebags that were good players. And if he doesn't want Arsenal to win because of Tottenham, then he shouldn't want City to win if they play Spurs. Danny brings up a good point. Absolutely. I agree with you 150%, Danny. But his heart's not at Spurs. It never was. I think he said this because he knew he would get absolutely crucified if he didn't. I don't know. Mom's saying she loved watching him play when he was with us. I did too. Man, him and Danny Rose just bombing up the flanks was a sight to behold. And look, Jordan Heyman is agreeing with you, saying it. Yeah, he was absolutely brilliant for Spurs. It's crazy how much his role has changed under Pep Guardiola, and what he does now versus what he did at Spurs. He does that more underlapping thing, which is weird. I guess it's kind of maybe prolonged his career. I don't know how long. If he was constantly doing those sprints all match like he did with us, I don't know how long he'd be able to keep that up. Maybe forever. The dude's still quicker than shit, faster than. There's some expression, but it's gross. I don't want to use it. But yeah, Kyle is a former Tottenham Hotspur player, 100%. Jordan, yes, for quite a long time actually. I think we got him straight from Sheffield United, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been a team between the two. But yeah, absolutely. Ryan G says he's a quality player, but loves his sex parties too much off the pitch. That's what I was saying. He still has feelings for Spurs. Maybe he'll cheat with us. Who knows? And then he's defo a flanker. I'm gonna have to Google flanker. It rhymes with wanker, but Kyle Walker and KT. Who KT is? I don't even know. I'll have to look into that, Jordan. But look at this. Eltel Jose saying, "Go on, lad, you're smashing it. This is your audition. Hit the likes for Colin." I've been doing this since you were in diapers, Jose. I'm just kidding. But this is probably my third rodeo, not my first, probably my third. Again, I hope everybody in the chat is having a wonderful time, wonderful day. If you're watching this on playback and you haven't yet hit the like, might as well. You're already here. Shit. KT was Kieran Trippier. Yeah, he did. Kieran Trippier was here at the same time as Walker. I think we sort of thought that he could just slot in and replace Walker, which is so weird. They couldn't be two more different right backs, in my opinion. For instance, Kieran Trippier's got next to no pace. They both have excellent dead ball delivery. I'll give them that. Walker doesn't get off like a chance enough to show it. And I guess he's not so much as like a put it on the plate kind of guy, but he's like a absolutely just leather it into the goal kind of guy. In fact, I'm surprised he didn't take more direct free kicks for us, but I think that was the same time that we had Gareth Bale and, to a lesser extent, Clint Dempsey and Gylfi and shit like that. So there was a lot of competition, I guess, for free kicks around that time. Danny's saying he's still quick for his age. As he's got older, you've got slower. Yeah, me too, dude. My top speed might be the same, but my distance that I could keep that up is absolutely pathetic. More people saying, "Hey, loving it, guys." And Eltel, everybody tell Eltel to get his butt here. Who cares about work? He doesn't need to work. Call in sick, play hooky. Mom saying, though, Trips improved so much after he left us. He was hurt, right? He was injured when he left. He had played through an ankle injury, an injury that required surgery, whatever it was. He played through it for the entire year while he was with us and put off the surgery his last season so that he could play and be available. And didn't really feel like we appreciated that enough, too. And I kind of agree. And look, Trips was injured, was he not? I swear to God I didn't see this before I said it. I swear to God. But yeah, I agreed. He was 100%. Eltel's got a question that I'm going to star. Who is Donna Cullen? And this is tough because I don't know what do you mean who's the real who really is Donna Cullen, who is the woman herself, or do you mean who is our friend Donna Cullen? Very, very different questions. Boom. Yeah, no, Jordan, all good, dog. All good. I appreciate you, man. Big up. Thanks again for being here. And then we got Bill too saying big up. Deuce Dempsey wasn't with us long enough. Clint Dempsey was a weird one, I thought, Bill. He was one of those players who would go an entire match where he was basically invisible and then score the winner. Like, weird. We had a couple players like that. I hate talking about him because he's a fucking horrible person, but Sigurdsson was similar. And then I thought Chadley too. They'd all the three of them could not do anything for a whole match, score a screamer and win you the whole thing. It was interesting. Ryan G, yes, Trippier was forced to play for a season. If that's the way I recall it, and if anybody has me proven wrong, let me know. Danny's saying, when I was in my 20s, Colin, I could do 100 meters sprint in 12 seconds. Now it takes me 12 hours. Oh, man. You don't realize how good you got it in your 20s. You really don't. I'm only in my 30s, but shit changes for sure. And imagine if we were professional athletes and the pressure put on us, but we would also be on special diets, taking all the most up-to-date legal supplements. We'd be on all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Clint Dempsey as well. Very good point. Clint Dempsey. Oh, look at this. Ben Kaufman is revealing. Everybody, you heard it here first. Ben Kaufman is Donna Cullen. I knew it. I knew it. Then we've got Audio Artisan is here. What is up, dude? We've got all kinds of people in the house. I'm keeping up a little bit with the chat. Nick saying, no, I'm Donna Cullen. We'll never know now. This is going to be a mystery for the ages. Kuva's Donna Cullen. We're all Donna Cullen. Everybody's got access to this account, and somebody's online all the time, I think, is how we do this. Jazz Fusion, hashtag Cullen the Herd. I love it. You know I'm a sucker for a good pun, Jazz, so thank you for that, my guy. Bill is Donna Cullen. Our friend. Oh, shit. You're not friends with Donna? Oh, sorry. But Julie saying she loves, I guess I could just call her mom. My mom saying she loves Chadley. Yeah, me too. He is the man. Chadley was great. Budget. I called him Budget Ronaldo. Poundland Ronaldo. Dollar Tree Ronaldo. Hashtag find Cullen now, says Eltel. Love it. Donna Army. Brian Jeeves is about to say the same thing. Donna Army. I think we'll leave that one up there for a while. And then we got Ben. We got a bunch of people in here. All Lily White Lane. What's up, Robbie? Saying we are all Donna Cullen. Yes. Inside our hearts, I think if you look deep down in all of our hearts, we are Donna Cullen. Each and every one of us. So, guys, real quick. So this is really funny. I'll just tell everybody the full story. I need to run to the restroom. I had made this to pretend like I was going to go get coffee, but I feel like I can be honest with you guys. We're a family. I need to use the restroom, and I'm going to go really quick. I don't have a co-host here yet, so I'm going to put this up. Give me 30 seconds. I may or may not wash my hands. See you guys in a sec.
Now, that's what we call taking the piss. That's what I reckon. Call that taking the piss. There you be, Joe. You go for a start. Yeah. I don't know. Hello. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking the piss.
I'm back. You were right. 100%. That was what I was doing.
Hello, you're taking the piss.
Yeah, I sure as heck was. If you got to go, you got to go, especially when you're drinking these. Ask Jess. Jess will tell you.
Stop fucking drinking them then.
I know. I got a lot to do today. It's easy to make an excuse to do something you're not supposed to do. Have you noticed? If you're like, I want to do it. I got a hard day today. I probably ought to have an energy drink. Everybody out there, don't drink energy drinks. They're bad for you. And don't vape. It's also bad for you. But Jose, my man, how was work?
Oh, fuck off.
I'm about to go in. Don't, I still got to do it. So
yeah, it was all right. I'm so happy because come Thursday night when I get home, that will be me done for a week because then I'm off.
Hell yeah!
I'm off a whole of next week. Anyone wants me for anything for next week, I'm available.
Oh, I want you for something, but I don't know if we can put it on YouTube. I'm feeling froggy today. Had to go by myself, not had to, but chose to start the show by myself, and so my energy level was like up. That's exhilarating.
I was enjoying hearing you whilst I was working. I was thinking to myself, the boy's doing well in his audition, and then he tells me that this is his third rodeo, and I'm just thinking, did you fall off the first two times?
Yeah, the first two times weren't great. They weren't as good. I'm definitely better now for sure. You
obviously haven't got anything. Do you understand what all these comments are coming from? You don't, do you?
Which ones? The
The,
Donna ones?
yeah, the hashtags and the Donalds. Do you know why
Yeah,
they? Do you know why they're
sort of.
about?
Well, there was a Donna Cullen appeared. Yeah, there's a guess as to who it is, I think. And
No, there was a show on earlier on today on the coffee company, and it
oh,
was all
okay.
it was all about Donna.
Aha.
Uh,
I thought it was all in reference to the member show that
well, yeah,
Nathan
that
Martin.
that was referred to as well, but it was more to do with the show that was on earlier on today at the
Gotcha.
coffee company. So for the people that are in the chat, some of the people in the chat watched it, so they know the reference straight away. I knew
Nice.
you hadn't watched it, that's why I was putting it in there. And when I saw people commenting on it, I thought to myself, Colin ain't got a clue what's going on. Right.
No,
So what I suggest you
rolling with
do,
it though.
if you or anybody else that's missed it gets any time, go back and hit a like button to the stream as well. Comment on it and smash it. It's
Yeah.
yeah, the coffee company today's show. It was superb. It made me laugh. It made me laugh. I was pissing myself laughing. So yeah.
See, I just go downstairs to the bathroom whenever I do have to do that. I don't.
Jessie said, look, Jessie said she was confused when she was watching it, and she said there were 3 Donnas. There are actually more because if you keep seeing the names and the titles that they were coming,
Oh my god.
there was a fair few Donnas.
So Jesse, though, this long story. Oh wait, but you probably know the story. But there's a person in our chat named Donna Cullen, and then I guess there's been some play on that, and who that really is, and yeah, it's turned into a bit of a meme. Oh my god, I'm gonna make a shirt for our shirt store. That's a Donna Cullen shirt.
Ben's put the link in there to his channel. It was on the coffee company today, so please go over, watch it. It's a real good laugh. Go and watch it and hit a like for Ben and the 3 Spurs boys that all did it together today. It was really, really, really good.
Boom. Sounds great. I'll have to check it out. Oh, hey, what did you think of the shirt? The Crying Arteta shirt. I think that's a great I think it's a good addition to the collection.
Yeah, but I think what you got to do on that shirt, it's all right, but you got to put, you know, on the other person's show that shows this, the video clip of it. Yeah. What is the clip about? And if it is, then you just got to put the wording on there for the clip.
Yeah, no, that's a good
So I
idea.
can't remember what the wording is. It's not we want milk or that, but it's something else.
Yeah,
what is it?
He needs some milk.
No, it's not. He needs.
I know.
You could put in there. He needs some milk. So you're playing on 2 different things.
Like a double joke.
He needs milk.
I wish we had that to play. Do you
know what? I think we're being so silly. We've caught the bug from the show from earlier.
We must have. It's a good one.
It went one way. It went one the other. Anyway, go on. You were saying.
So what do you think about this fixture congestion crap from John Cross?
I think it's fantastic. At the end of the day, you know what you're signing up for, don't you? To be playing football nowadays, you know what you sign up for.
Yeah,
and everybody
they're crying out to be in the Champions League.
Everyone wants to make a pound note as soon as possible. And sometimes you've got to take the rough with the smooth in making your pound notes. And, you know, at the end of the day, if you're playing all these matches in the league and you're playing all these matches because of Europe and then you throw in all these friendlies because of internationals and then you've got all these national league games and then you've got all these qualifiers thrown in and then you've got all your league cups and your FA cups to introduce it to, you do all that and then you're going to get it, aren't you? You're going to have weeks where you're going to end up with fixture congestion and it so happens that they're going to end up with it. It's probably not right for them in the sense that they've got to play 4 games in 15 days or whatever it is. And it's just worked out for us that we get the break. But
we got to take advantage of it. Have you noticed, like I've noticed, that there's times where we come back from these breaks and we look rustier than when we went in?
Well, at the end of the day, it'll be interesting because, it'll be interesting when I hear what Postecoglou's got to say because the last set of fixtures, friendlies or whatever fixtures are being played tonight and tomorrow night, and then in South America, I think they're being played at such a time that it looks like it's all early Wednesday morning, like early hours, like midnight here on a Wednesday. But then they'll all be back. So, yeah, I just want to see who we've got back, who's fit, who's strong, who's ready to play, what kind of squad we got to pick against Luton. Let's pick up game week 30. Let's go.
Boom. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sorry, John Sanchez. How am I calling you, Johnny or Sanchez?
I know
Right.
it's weird. But
He's messaged me on Facebook about the Donna Cullen thing. Mate, I knew all about it. I know exactly all about it. I know what's going on and everything. I just found it extremely amusing what was going on the show earlier because I was working and I was pissing myself laughing. So
we're just poking at things. You know us, me and Jose. We're trouble, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Don't leave us.
Oh
alone.
yeah. So for your question, like I said, for me, I can't wait to see what happens when he comes back.
100%.
Oh, so when they all come back at the end of the week and we know where we are.
Yeah, and we get a press conference from the boss. It'll be great. It'll be great. So I have more things. Here. I made some banners. I actually did some stuff today. Let's get through some of the chat. I'm like 5 minutes behind. But it's mostly just people telling us they're Donna Cullen. But I noticed Leo from Mile High Hospital.
They were all Donna.
Right. Rodgers wasn't here long enough.
Bill saying,
shit, Bill. Damn, he just came right out.
I reckon we need to all hit the like button so we can reveal Donna. That's what I reckon.
There you go. If we get to
Ryan G says I popped on her a few weeks back. Can't stand that troll.
She's a member. She's a member of the family. So I mean, what am I supposed to do?
And then you got
We've all grown, learned a little, and made friends along the way. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, Kuba. You're right. My favorite character is Brian, but Stewie is a close second. I think of myself sometimes as an alcoholic dog that writes novels, and so I identify a lot with Brian.
Okay, and I haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about just now. So that's my answer. I ain't got a clue.
It's an American cartoon, so it makes
that's
sense.
probably why I don't watch it, because American humor is lame, man.
Man, come on. It's just different. It's just different is all. But no, I get it.
A different type of lame. Fine, that's fair enough. That's all right.
Yeah. Talking about
right, this is when you put your advert up.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly, Jazz. Exactly. I'm done at the weekend, but that's a different story. Love it, Chris. I love it. Be yourself. Have fun. Pulling an Eric Dyer. That's funny too. Nice. Thank you for another shirt idea. Hell yes.
You're taking the piss, and Ryan started pissing himself laughing. Your mum said it was a good one as well.
Nice. Good stuff.
Pep told Julie.
You guys.
Bill saying my missus lets me be Donna once a week in the bedroom. Any good? People saying hello to me as I came in.
Yeah.
Look at that. Jose Cullen in the house. Donna El Cockerel.
That's good.
El Donna Cockerel in the.
You might have to change the name.
Jose.
God damn it. No.
It was just seriously, just go back and watch it.
Oh, I will.
Donna cry for us. El tell Donna.
So was Donna there?
There was more than one Donna. This is the thing. There were so many Donnas there. It was beyond belief. You just need to go back and watch it. Okay. You'll piss yourself laughing. I just didn't know what happened. It was just absolutely brilliant. And you got the Coventry Companies and the Free Spurs Spurs boys have declared this is Donna week.
Great. Let me change.
Jessie says she was confused, and there were 3 Donnas. There's my high hotspur Leo. Hello Leo, how are you? Leo is in the house. Donna Paratici.
That's good.
Mary Donna from Jazz Fusion. Too many Donnas from Nick. Leeds Angels marching on together is here. Good afternoon, mate.
What up, Leeds Angels?
Jordan Hyman LFC is in here.
Yeah, he is.
Leo says he's going to watch it back. He's just woken up there in Denver. Donna, can't you see sometimes your Hindi hypnotizes me? Ben's put a link into the show itself that it was on. People want to go and watch it, the link's straight there. Otherwise, sub to the coffee company, go and give them a like, and you can watch the show. Kuva's just reminding us, you need to watch this show from Saturday to have the context for the coffee company one.
For the watch along.
Yeah.
Or not the watch along member show.
Donna Cullen tribute show hosted by the legend of the cough, aka the Cullen.
Yeah. I've changed my name on here for everybody as well, just for festivity's sake. It'll pop up once we take the comments off.
I haven't changed mine because I forget to put it back, like some others did. If you watched the show earlier, you'll see what happened there as well. It was a right fight. It was going one way and the other. Kuva, I'm looking forward to the Luton game. We won the reverse fixture. We should Cullen at home.
Boom.
You got Johnny Sanchez, Bethnal Green, the man with 50 names, also as well as here saying hello. Jazz saying Red Lolo has been playing with a broken digit. Toe main, he says.
Yeah, that's yep. I was gonna ask too.
So we're gonna get to that as well.
Yeah.
Robbie from Lily White Lane says lock, stock, and 2 smoking Donners.
Love it. I don't know.
Spurs between the Donna.
Good stuff.
These are all references that were on earlier. You need to see the references. They picked on nearly every show.
Did we get one?
Good afternoon, Dirty Sanchez. In the know is really in the know 0.5% of the time.
Oh yeah, I just enjoy reading it because it's funny shit.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Donna Caban. Doncaster Rovers.
Jesus.
Revenge of the Donna.
You guys.
They're all coming out. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Donna. Dirty Donna.
Oh my
Jeffrey
God.
Donna. Oh.
You guys.
Cullen Zoe was underrated. Jesse's coming in with tonight, Matthew. I'm going to be Donna Cullen. Did you know that program? There's a program, Stars in Their Eyes, and everyone used to say, "Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be," and then you would change into a star for the night. So that's what Jesse's referring to. Sorry, Jesse, we have to explain some things to Colin.
I'm slow.
Because otherwise, Colin Googles it and ends up just pressing Google for the rest of the show, checking things out. And who we've got? Destiny 5. Destiny 5 says, Donna is defo a man from Bradford living in his mum's basement.
It takes all kinds, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. You know?
I don't know whether to read this out. There's a prosy in my estate and she's known as Leg Spread Donna.
Oh my God.
And Bill says, beats talking Levy Donna it.
No, Bill was over.
Dragon Steve's come in with Jeffrey Donna would like a Donna kebab.
That's a good one. Dude.
Right, we're there. We've
that's
done
like a triple joke there.
We've caught up with the chat. Every Donna reference in the Sun we've caught up with. Carry on, Colin. Over to you.
I'm out. So Jose, I'm done.
I'm done.
Back to you. I'm done.
Mike drop. I'm done. Over to you, Colin.
So you saw the Kyle Walker thing where he's like, I don't know who I want to win the league. It's hard. I still have feelings for Spurs or whatever. So I said maybe he'll cheat on his lady with Spurs, which again is kind of a mean joke of me. But what do you think about? Do you still hold any grudges to Kyle Walker, or am I being a baby? Do I need to just forget about him? I kind of think he's a snake. I don't really like him.
But what have you got an issue with?
Just the way that he left and is a tool. He was a good player for Spurs, though. Don't get me wrong. Wonderful player at Spurs.
At the end of the day, you know, when Man City come calling, he could see what was happening. He gave some good years to the club. When Man City come calling, you can't blame him for moving on.
It's weird, and I also think it's weird how much different of a role he plays at City versus
the
role he played at Spurs.
He's become a better player at City for me, a better all-rounded player. At Tottenham, he was that
shoot up the flank.
He was that brilliant right back. He actually played right back, a proper right back's position, and he could get up there. he would get up and down in tandem with Danny Rose. We had a really solid back four then who knew each other's games.
Very, very good. It's a shame we didn't win anything with him.
Since he's gone to Man City, he's played in a back three. He's played at right back. He's been able to invert as well.
That's the weirdest thing to me is that he cuts inside instead of outside so often now.
His game has improved since he's gone to Manchester City. So I mean, people say that when players reach a certain age, a leopard doesn't change its spots. You reach a certain age and you don't get no further improvement. Well, he's definitely improved, because when he went to Man City, he must have been towards the tail end of his 20s. What was he, 27, 28 when he's gone there? And he's been there, 4 or 5 years now, seasons or whatever. So he's in his 30s, early 30s and that. So he's definitely one of these players who has improved with age. He hasn't regressed. So obviously his ceiling was far higher than what we got to see at Tottenham. And we saw a pretty high ceiling at Tottenham.
That is a good point. And for people that say Pep Guardiola isn't a good coach, they need to just look. That's one player you need to look at to prove you up.
I'd ask you the question, Colin. Who would say that he's not a good coach? I've never heard anyone not say that Pep's nothing but a magician.
Oh, well, I've heard people often say that, Pep can only have a team that with players that are already good. He only walks into teams that, already top the league that they're in. He only, and wins trophies with them, that he does things that he's expected to do, that he doesn't really improve. And again, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying I've heard, that he doesn't really improve players. He kind of just gets the ready-made article and then just does what he's supposed to do.
It's interesting because when we sold Walker at the time, right, Manchester City made 2 purchases. They bought Walker for 50 mil, and they bought Mendy from Real Madrid for 52 at the time. And people were questioning Manchester City spending 100 million on 2 fullbacks. Well, for what they got for 50 mil, it's been worth every single penny. And I think, to be honest, for a fullback back then, we got a really, really, really good price.
And especially for his age, like you said, he was like 27. I think was what
50 million is a big price. It's a big price for 50 million is what you're lumping out on central midfielders and stuff. So to spend 50 million on a fullback, Manchester City, people were saying that he was actually mad for spending the 50 mils. So they're spending 50 mil, but they spent 50 mil double that. They spent that twice over because they paid the 52 for Mendy from Real Madrid. Obviously, we know what's happened to Mendy since, but with Walker, it's definitely worked out. And at the time, we got good money for him, but because his ceiling has grown, if Walker had gone there 5 years earlier, so Walker's now 28, how much is Walker worth now? So if you sold him for 50 million,
I'd say he's held his value. I would only pay 50 million for him right now.
I'd say he's probably increased his value.
You think?
He's got that much better. Obviously, I'm saying increased his value if you sold him at 23. And he was now 28. Would he still be worth 50 million now? I think he'd be worth more.
Oh, definitely. My fault. I missed.
The only thing that stops that, the only thing that stops that is obviously, you're right, Colin. He's 33, so someone's not going to pay 50 million for a 33-year-old fullback. So
somebody might, but it'd be a pretty wild thing to do. A Conte coach team might do that. I just saw this from Kuva. Jesus, Kuva, I forgot to say anything. I'm sorry. I actually feel bad that we've destroyed your stream because of ours. Kuva, love you, man. Thanks for the super chat. You haven't destroyed anything. You've just made it better. So big up to Kuva, everybody, and 3 Spurs boys and Donna Cullen, for God's sake. Big up everybody today. Big up to everyone. But yeah, Kyle Walker, he did give us some good years. He wasn't a snake. I need to probably cut him some slack. I wanted to also, real quick though, guys, today is Walter Toll. Walter Toll today. Today was the day, right? I think today was. I saw something about it. I probably should have looked a little further before I threw it up here, but I think today was the day that he signed for Spurs or something. Let me look that up. But anyway, Walter Toll, great dude, awesome story. If you don't know about him, if you don't know, get to know. All right, he was a war hero, World War II, and he.
So you've been working hard then, preparing the show, have you? Like I heard you saying that earlier.
More than I normally do, at least more than I normally do. But Walter Toll, guys, and then we had that game we played recently, the Walter Toll little trophy thing, and that was against. Hold on, that was against Celtic, right? Let me look that up. I think that was against Celtic. Tottenham. Oh, it was Rangers. Damn it! I thought it'd be really cool if it was Celtic and we had played against. Okay, but never mind. But yeah, Walter Toll on this day signed for Spurs. So big up to him. Throw him up there again. Look at that guy. First black player to ever play for Spurs. Super cool dude. So big up to Walter Toll. There's probably gonna be some people in the comments telling me, Destiny saying he left on good terms. Okay, so we've got past Walter Toll. Do you know people don't think Pep is a good coach? They need to stop watching football. Yeah, for sure. This is why I said we don't need Gallagher or Watkins. They can't be a regular starter for an elite side. Maybe a top 10 or Europa League standard.
Bit controversial that.
I think Watkins.
I think they're both better players than what people actually give them credit for. Agreed.
Watkins especially. We got to keep your West Ham for today too, everyone. So don't leave before we do that. I'm going to be controversial. Pep couldn't do what Klopp did at Liverpool, but Klopp could do it at City. Mia, that's not controversial. I don't think Pep is as much of a god as everyone else does. I was kind of waiting for someone else to say it before I came out to say it.
I tell you what, I disagree with you and Mia.
Really?
Yeah. Pep, everywhere he's been, he's produced pucker sides. When he went to Liverpool, when he's at Barca, okay, he inherited some players, but they bought players in and stuff like that. And yeah. Barcelona under Pep were absolutely unbeatable. Unbeatable. Unplayable at times, Barcelona under Pep. For the 2 to 3 seasons he was there, they were unplayable. Absolute top side. They'd go out and destroy teams for fun. I think that when he went to Bayern, he created a formidable Bayern. Bayern has always been a big European club as a stature as a club. But from footballing terms, when he was at Bayern, Pep really put Bayern on the European scene. They were coming close in all the European competitions and that under Pep. And then obviously when he's got to Man City, well, he's transformed Man City from what they were in the sense of the previous managers that they had there before. And I can't remember their names now, but
Roberto Mancini.
Yeah, you had Mancini, you had Pellegrini, you had all these other managers that they had at Man City who had one things, but he's completely revamped the map.
You don't think if they gave you his budget and they gave you his team that you could go out there and do that?
Did you know what? You say that, right? Okay, let me think of right. I'm not picking on teams. How much did Darwin Núñez cost Liverpool?
A lot. Like
a lot?
50 or 60? 50 or 60, right?
Try another 20 or 30 million on that, right?
Okay, yeah.
If you've got someone like...
I get what you're saying, okay.
How much did Gabriel Jesus cost Arsenal and Kai Havertz cost Arsenal? Then you look at how much they paid for Haaland. 40 million for Haaland. How much did they pay for De Bruyne? It's all right saying if you've got all the money, but the money they spent at Man City, they spent well and wisely. They haven't gone out and paid top dollar for every single player like other clubs have done. Man City have got a ceiling and they won't go over that ceiling. They say, no,
well, they did something smart in establishing themselves as a wonderfully good club that's going to win things, because then players want to come there. Players will refuse to go to other places, and will, you know what I mean? And so I think that they've helped themselves get lower transfer fees by doing that.
The big anomaly is probably Grealish. They paid a $1 for Grealish. Yeah, they paid a long one for Grealish. And in saying that, they paid that for Grealish, but then you have, what's his name? You got Rice. When the bidding came in for Rice, they walked away. You know, they said, we're not going to pay that kind of money. So, you know, they've realised, and they've only ever done it with Grealish. Grealish is the only one they spent 100 million on. Everyone else they buy for decent prices. You know, so it's not as if Man City go and outspend and outbid everyone. They don't do it. Other teams have got more money to spend. But at the end of the day, it's whoever they get in. He makes the players much better players. I think his handling of Foden as well. Foden, who's a young prodigy coming through at Man City.
That's
I
true.
mean,
That's
the only thing I'll say about Foden is I personally wanted Foden to get more game time than what he actually did. Yeah, he's brought him in slowly. But I felt Foden could have played, in my eyes, more football at an earlier age. But he brought him in slowly. Look at Foden now as one of the biggest prodigies in the whole world at his age.
Absolutely.
Pep is an absolute magician. What he's
an easy target to hit on, I think.
What he's done with John Stones, what he's done with Ake, what he's done with Guardiola, what he's done with Walker, what he's done with Rico Lewis. These people are meant to be centre backs or are meant to be full backs. What he's done with these players to get them to play into different positions, it's just absolutely, tell me that is a coach who knows some and beyond. For me,
agreed. I get that. I think he's an easy target to hit out on.
Now I pass the argument on to you because you were saying you were waiting for someone to say something. So what's your side of the argument then?
Just that if you pick up players that are already on the ascendancy, I don't know. I think that you could stick. It's like I'll go a step further than what Mia is saying. Do you think that Pep Guardiola could be successful? And for me, success is defined by whatever your team defines it as. So could he go to Hull City and have a successful season at Hull? Keep Hull where they're meant to be in the table. And
who are we talking about? Are we talking about Pep versus Klopp now at Hull?
Yeah.
I think Pep could hold his own at any club, more than probably Klopp could at any club.
Can I ask you a question? How did Pep get a job? How did he get his first? What was his first coaching job? It seems
Barcelona.
Like he just stepped right into the biggest Barcelona. Of the big leagues.
Because Guardiola came through La Masia, but Guardiola is Barcelona through and through. Mm-hmm. Barcelona will give anything to have Pep back at Barcelona.
I bet
Pep won't go back to Barcelona. Pep's done his time. He done it as a child. He started there as a kid, 6-7-year-old, through to when he did his last, through to his management career when he left them to go to Bayern. He'd been there for, I don't know, he must have been there a good 30 plus years, and then he left there, and went to Barca. To Bayern. I don't think Pep will go back to Barca, and I think, but Barca do want him, but I don't think he'll go back to Barca.
Interesting. I could see him going back, but again, I didn't think about all the years he'd already been there and just not wanting to do the exact same thing all the time. You're always going to be compared to what you did previously. They're absolutely both class, Ryan, 100%. The respect Pep and Klopp show to each other tells you everything you need to know. Yes, for sure. The Barcelona team, best ever. Pep is no fraud guy. It's legit as it gets. Yeah, no, I mean, I think I just like to poop on him because I don't like the teams that he manages. Other teams have spent as much as Pep and can't produce anywhere near the level of football that he does. You guys, you're making good points. You're making good points. Manu showed more composure in that 15 than Gallagher did with 75.
That's the England game I think he's referring to. Brazil.
Yeah. City didn't spend more than $50 million on a player. Grealish was a freak signing, but they'll make the money back on shirt sales. Grealish was a terrible signing. I think he'll move from City soon, if I'm being honest. But he probably hasn't lost a ton of value either. Yeah, but that's because he had a release clause. Oh, and possibly cheating. She's talking about the fee they paid for Haaland. Does Pep have to go to a team like Barnet and spend no cash and win stuff for people not to question him or something? All right, I get it, guys. I get it. What he's done with Rodri, Phil Foden. Yeah. All good points, people. I just think it's a hard. I think he takes jobs that are pretty hard to fuck up. I'll put it that way. Not that he's a bad coach, but you would have to be a bad coach to fuck up the jobs that he gets. I say it now. We have Pep. We would have won the league title by now. Probably so. Yeah. Yeah. Klopp has won one league title, and people big him up like he's Fergie. Leicester won a league title and didn't buy Van Dijk or Allison either. I don't think that Klopp is anything to like. He's definitely no Alex Ferguson, and I hate Klopp. I hate his dumb, big old dumb teeth. He always he just he looks like he's an animal growling at me. I'm like, put your chompers away, Klopp. 1-0. Is that? Yeah, you win. You win. You win. But no, I'm just saying that I think he's a little overrated as a manager. I think that's safe to say. He's good, but there's a lot of good managers in the world. I think that controversial statement. I think that you put Postecoglou in the Man City side. I think you see the exact same type of dominance and results. You know what I mean? It's just like, but I know that he did put that side together. He
exactly what Postecoglou's doing at Tottenham. You're kind of answering a question that people have been asking already, because you've just said Postecoglou goes and he'll mould a team at Man City. Postecoglou's here to mould a team at Tottenham. And what happened with these two managers that you're referring to? What happened with both of them?
People were like,
they were both given a chance to mould teams, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because Pep, for all his greatness, and he is a great manager. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not knocking him at all. But he didn't win the first season as Man City. But after that first season, it's been a freight train full of trophies. Yeah, it's one thing after another after another. Klopp didn't win nothing for his first 4 years at Liverpool, but he's come in with a league title. He's won a Champions League. He's won he's won league cups and stuff like that. He may have won something in Europe.
Wait, he won a Champions League? I didn't even know.
Yeah, I'm sure Liverpool won a Champions League.
No, it was against us. I'm kidding. I'm just being a dick.
Yes, I'm sure he's won.
It was against us, Jose. He has.
Okay, well then I knew I was right. Right,
I was just being mean.
Mia's still up for it, and she's like, yeah, possibly still cheating. Who's that, Klopp?
Ooh. No, I like Mia.
But Destiny's saying that if I had to pick one to come to Tottenham, he would pick Klopp for his passion.
It'd be crazy how fast I could learn to not hate that guy. It's funny, you can really dislike people, and then they come to your team, and you're like, oh, they're fine.
Dan,
I hated Mourinho before.
Dan, what Colin was saying if Ange was at Man City, he was saying he wasn't saying what we're saying here. He was saying that he thinks that if Ange was at Man City, he'd have them winning things, is what he said.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a.
And I basically was just saying that that any attacking manager could go in there and do a pretty good job with that team, have them winning things. Which I know is definitely controversial, and I'm not giving Guardiola the respect he deserves. Look at that. Big up, boys. Elias Cullen here. What is up? What is up, Elias? Good to have you, man. Good to have you. I must have missed some stuff today, but it's good to have you, buddy. Postecoglou with City's team works. You're right, Colin, because the players are all elite. It's why it won't work at Spurs. My opinion. Sorry. No. No reason to be sorry. We can.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Everyone is.
Yeah, exactly. I happen to slightly disagree with it, but like nothing too crazy. We do need better players in 4 positions, and then we need players bench. I'm going to call them bench players. I know people get mad about that, but we need better bench players as well. One other thing I wanted to ask, maybe more than one. So there might be some Leeds fans still here. I'm not sure. Tottenham hoping to get 20 mil is what I've heard from Leeds for Rodon. Should they secure promotion? Does that fee make sense? Do you guys see that happening? I don't know if I could see them stumping up 20 mil for him. And if that is the case, then I think we've made money. We've successfully made money on Joe Rodon without hardly playing him at all. So,
I think that I won't believe all this shit. The thing is Rodon has done really well for Leeds. That's been confirmed to us by all our Leeds friends being on their channels. They've all confirmed this to us, right? Now, Rodon is one of the players that has been told to go and find a club, right?
Yeah, yeah.
However, some of the Leeds supporters say that 20 million might be a stretch to pay 20 million for Rodon. However, I think that if you're going to be sensible about this, the deal gets done between 10 and 15 million. You probably get your money back and some change. But I wouldn't be searching for 20 million. So who was reporting it's 20 million?
I actually saw in a Football London article, which I know that Ali Gold is like the only person worth their salt for Spurs there, I think. But yeah, it was a Football London article.
Football.London.
Okay. Yeah. Right, I'm not sure exactly what the.
Wayne's saying Spurs won't get 20 million for Rodon. Take the 10 million and be happy with it. Take the money and chuck it in the transfer key. And that's where I stand. I think that you shouldn't take the piss out of teams. At the end of the day, Rodon's done really well.
Yeah. You don't want to mess up a relationship with the team that is going to maybe buy more players off you in the future, for sure.
Yeah. And Bobby's saying if Rodon is worth 20 million, then VDV is now worth 3 billion.
Love it. Yeah.
Daniel Lee's saying we're not getting 20 million for a guy with 12 months left in his contract and is not proven at Premier League level.
Dragons. You guys think it's a realistic? What's realistic?
Dragons Dean Nut saying Leeds aren't the only team that want him.
Could drive up the price. Good point, Dragon.
But what I will say about that is, to me, and I've said this on the Leeds channels as well, to me, Rodon seems like a genuine guy, man of principle, someone who wears his heart on his sleeve. He's really happy at Leeds. And to me, if you had teams that coming in for him from the Premiership or him playing for Leeds, I think he's choosing Leeds. If Leeds come up to the Premiership, I think he's choosing Leeds.
Yeah, it almost wouldn't make sense not to. Yeah. I mean, it's a team you already know. You've secured yourself a spot in. You don't have to fight and earn the manager's trust because same manager should be there. Yeah, it makes sense to me. It makes a lot of sense. And he'll probably feel, he wants to see it out. He helped them up. He wants to continue the ride.
Yeah,
that's how I would be, at least.
Yeah, I just think he's a chap of principle, and because he's a chap of principle, I just think that if Leeds want him, which they clearly do according to the fan base, then they will get him, and I think they will get him between 10 and 15 million. That's my personal opinion. And if anybody else comes in for him, my personal opinion is that he will choose Leeds.
All the Leeds people do if you're watching.
I think you choose Leeds. So
sweet. I tend to agree with you about him choosing Leeds. I think 10 to 15 is the probable, is the probable fee, especially if we go for the kid we want from Leeds. We might be able to get some kind of a. What kind of deal did we do to get Kyle Walker-Peters for wow, who did we even switch him for? It was Ellie's guy, Højbjerg, yeah. So maybe something like that could go on. Some cash goes their way plus Rodon. Who knows? But okay.
The thing is, at the end of the day, what you're going to see, right, is Leeds. If Leeds come up to the Premiership, right, Leeds will try their very level best to try and keep the squad they have at the moment together, and then add some to it.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Leeds have some really, really good footballers, and it would test their mettle if bids come in for them in the summer, or if Leeds are actually able to hold on to them when they come up to the Premiership, or whether they're going to have to sell some players. I keep saying the wonderful player for Leeds is Archie Gray. Archie Gray is a superb player, and he can cover both left. He can cover both left and right back, full back positions. He can play midfield. He can play in a multiple amount of positions. A really good player. But then
I got him coming up.
From from our friends from Leeds, as well though, they're all telling us that his brother. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, his younger brother is a better player.
He's 15 years old, and he plays up front as a striker for Leeds in the academies, and he's apparently scored so many goals. He's tearing it up completely, and they all reckon that he's an even better player, and he's 15.
Cool. Well, then give us Archie. Then we'll take Archie. You keep the better one. for you guys. We don't want to be too greedy, so they can have the better gray. We'll take Archie. Before we get into keeper West Ham, I wanted to ask you this, Jose. It looks like Bentancur's injured again and been playing through injury. Wasn't it just a broken bone in his foot?
He's got a broken toe.
Oh shit! Ouch. So that doesn't. Right, so I put. Is this a failing of our medical team? No. People you get your toes and feet stepped on all the time. So I guess we're just extremely unlucky. But do the players push through these injuries?
Yeah. Listen. I know all about toes. All right.
You do.
I can attest to this. I know.
Not in a weird way. Not in a weird way. Anybody. He just. It's his own.
I know because I had myop on my toes, and I know what I've had to go through. But then I don't get to use an oxygen chamber because I haven't got the money to use an oxygen chamber, and I don't get the first class medical assistance that someone like Bentancur would get. If Bentancur's got a broken toe, right, it's going to be extremely painful. You can either bandage it up, but then you'll also be getting pain shots. They'll be injected with pain shots.
Cortisone or whatever. Yeah.
Cortisone. They'll be injected with pain shots. You cannot play with a broken toe. End of story. The only way you can play with a broken toe is if you're going to be pain free, so you're going to have to be injected with something, and also if you bandage the toe up.
Yeah, to the next one or whatever.
So you bandage your foot up. Yeah, you bandage it up and do something. That's the only way that I presume that you're going to get away with playing a game of football. So the fact that he's played for 3 weeks apparently with a broken toe, it just shows you how he just wants to play.
Yeah, it's insane. And
I don't think that they're turning around and saying to him, sorry, I don't think they're turning around and saying to him, you must play.
Okay.
I think this is probably coming from the player saying, I want to be involved. Do whatever you need to do to me to get me involved now.
Fair. Because I know in the past that we've sometimes asked players to play through an injury for the team and because of circumstances, like injuries in other places. And Kieran Trippier's last season with us comes to mind where he needed an op and we asked him to hold off until the summer. And his play was pretty shitty. So yeah, I was just wondering, and I guess it depends. You know what I mean? It depends on the situation, whether or not the team asks them to play through the injury, or whether or not they do it of their own volition. Is that the word I'm trying to think of? I don't know, but yeah. Kuva here says depends on the toe. Jose, I played 3 weeks with 2 broken metatarsals. It just hurt a lot, and yeah, that's what he was saying. Kuva, to be pain free. Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit that he's got to do. Bill says he goes to work with a broken toe, the little snowflake, laughing, crying emoji. Love it. And then, sorry. So, Destiny was talking about Noto? Kanoto? Never heard of this.
Nonto.
Where's he from?
He plays for Leeds. He's a under 21 Italian international winger.
Nice. All right. We're pretty. So I've seen most of the players I've seen this linked with are attacking players lately, Jose, which I think is kind of weird. Like we've been linked with this guy, Albert Goodmanson. Yeah. Apparently we're very keen on him. Would you like to see him come in? And what side would he play on? Like, who would he bench? I don't know if he's a right or left-sided attacking player.
I'll look at it. Right. What did I say to you last week, Colin?
You said lots of stuff to me last week. I'm having
okay. So last week I said, okay, tell me you wanted to talk about who we've been linked with, and what did I say to you? The circus.
You don't give a shit. You don't give a shit.
No, because the circus has come to town. We are now in circus season.
Yeah.
And now that the season's ending, we're going to be linked with everybody. If we're not linked between we have been already. So from last week to the summer, if we're not linked with at least 200 names, then there is an issue. There is a big time problem.
I will keep count for you.
Okay.
Just for the channel.
Well, I'm telling you now, there will be linked with 200. There'll be 200 links between last week and the start and the summer transfer window. You'll be in the summer transfer window, and you'll be linked with everybody else as well. At the end of the day, the only people that know, right, who they're going for, are the internal team themselves. Because if you turn around and you start telling everyone what your plans are, it'd be foolish, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like people being mad at Levy for saying there's no money. What the fuck's
Yeah.
he supposed to say? Yeah, we've got a ton of money. Actually,
But
we've
no,
got
but if you
more
was to
money
say
than you can shake
if
a
you was to
stick at.
say this piece of paper or this book here shows you all the people that we're looking at and the deals that we want to get done, right? Are you going to share that with everybody, all the world and sundry? Because as a company, you'd be stupid to do so.
Yeah,
So
it's
therefore,
sabotaging yourself.
people will put 1 and 1 and get 5. People will put 2 and 2 and get 9, and so on and so forth. And we'll be linked with everything since I don't know, since the creation of time. We're just going to be linked with absolutely anything and everything, and any crumb will be thrown at and will be said, well, that means that means this, and that this means that. You know, at the end of the day,
You get the plane trackers say,
you're,
"Oh my
you're,
God, there's a plane just left from Milan to London. It's this guy's agent."
so Gudmundsson, Colin, is not one of the players that you discussed last week.
No, it's not.
Okay, right. So last week we discussed a handful of players last week. This week you can tell me another handful of players. Them handful of players, you keep totaling them up every week, and you'll get a pretty
200.
number.
200,
Every day on there's a couple of other Spurs channels that give you updates every day, and they're linking us to at least 3 or 4 players every day, right?
Yeah.
So 3 to 4 players every day, that's nearly 30 players a week, comfortably, that we're being linked with, right?
Yeah.
So with the 30 players that you're being linked with, all you need is 10 weeks of that, and you've got 300 players. How long left till the end of the season? 10 weeks.
Boom. Mic drop.
There's your 300 players. End of story.
I love it.
And it started last week, and it started before that. It started back in fucking at the end of the winter window. It all started then saying we're going to be linked to this, that, and the other. And since then, it just carries on and on and on and on. We'll be linked with everybody.
I've got a mic I can do a mic drop with whenever we need to now. So
don't be a sausage, show me.
But I just wanted to throw up the stat.
And then you've got just new saying, Colin, don't forget the name Matthias Sula. He is upgraded version of Kulu. I heard you putting this down earlier, Matthias Sula. Good. Bobby K saying Gudmundsson family are Arsenal fans apparently.
Well then, fuck them. So
don't beat around the bush, Cole. Just say just please tell them straight, tell the fans straight as you mean it. All right. Don't beat around the bush. Destiny 5 saying rather sign Dybala 15 million than Werner at the same price.
Destiny 5, you've been on the Dybala train. Just saying.
And Bobby K says you got a laugh there from Bill, and Bobby says exactly, Colin.
Good deal. Yeah, I no longer want him at the club. So as we're kind of running a little short on time. You ready to do a keeper West Ham? It's a weird one. You're gonna hate it. You're actually gonna hate it, but I'm gonna like it. Yeah, okay. because it's different than normal. This week, guys, we're playing with players that we've been linked with.
Okay. I just want to see your music.
And away we go.
We all want to see. I think everyone wants to see the music.
Hey, don't leave, guys. This is not the ending music. I got to add that every time. But here we go. Everybody, welcome to Keep or West Ham, the internet's favorite Tottenham game show. Today we are, it's a little bit different today with our choices. I will show you guys in just a moment. But I just would like to say hello to Stacy. Stacy is here. Everybody, let's say hi to Stacy because I don't know if you've ever. This might be the first time I've seen you on here.
No, she's on Jesse's channel. Stacy's on Jesse's channel.
But usually not here though.
Oh, here, yeah. Yeah,
So
I've said hi to her as well.
Boom.
So I typed it, but it's come under talking ball.
Perfect, though. Yeah, hey, good deal. I appreciate you. Very nice to have you here, Stacey. Yeah, she's welcome for the game.
She's just saying she's finally caught a string.
We appreciate you. I was also jokingly going to put up this earlier. Everybody, there's 41 people watching. If everybody made an alternate account and used it to sub to this channel, we would hit our 1,000. So just think about that if you're bored later today. Just
Yeah,
make
tell
another
tell your
2
friends. Colin is 30 shy. I think you're 970 at the moment, Colin. So 30 shy of getting you to the 1K that you need.
Come on,
So
guys, we could do it. We could do this.
yeah, if that could be done, then that'd be great.
It would be beautiful. Here's our keep, bench, and sell.
So just before you do that,
Whoa, Jess, you didn't have to do that. Every time someone, I'm just like, oh, you guys, thank you, Jess. I appreciate you big time. So someone, and let me check who has been
it's
gifted.
Bill. Bill has been gifted it.
Bill.
And
So Bill, you know what that
Bill
means.
Bill is thanking Jesse already.
Bill, you're a lovely man, and this means that we're gonna get to see you on the Tuesday member call-in shows. So yeah, can't wait to meet you, Bill.
So that's another thing. If you become members, the members calling show on Talk and Ball is tomorrow. It's on Tuesdays, and therefore you'll be able to come on and have your say if you become a member. So yeah, it's up to yourselves. If you want to become a member, it's the quickest way to get on the show. And the member show's tomorrow at what time, Colin?
10 p.m. UK time.
Okay, 10 p.m. GMT tomorrow. You have the member show here on Talk and Ball. So get your memberships. If you get your memberships, you'll be on here.
Yep, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a good one, guys. It always is. It always is. Last week's was a lot of fun. This week's is gonna be just as much fun. Phil Coy's in the house. What up, Phil?
Hi, Phil.
Give you one of those, my man. And Paul G, big up. Yep, great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. So guys,
Jesse's gonna join you tomorrow as soon as the Wales game finishes. Because Jesse's covering the final qualifier watch along between Wales and Poland tomorrow night.
That's gonna be a good one too, Jess. Big up for doing that. Should be a good game. And I can't wait to see you. It's gonna be fun. We'll drink energy drinks and vape and talk about Spurs and stuff. So guys, we got to keep bench and sell for today. One of these players, the Leeds fans will be awfully familiar with, but we've got Archie Gray, we've got Mr. Goodmanson, and then we've got, why am I blanking on it? Morgan Gibbs White. All three players that we've been linked with supposedly have a strong interest in. I know that they don't play the same position. That's kind of the fun about it. But yeah, guys, if you had to take one of these players on as a starter, if you had to keep one but bench them, and then you had to just say, go to West Ham. What's your three? What are your choices here? And a Y is always nice, but not necessary. Again, I just want to thank Jess for the membership gifting. Super duper duper kind.
So with these three, you're asking me to keep one,
yep,
bench
Spurs.
one, and sell one to West Ham.
Yep, that is correct.
Out of these three people who we're linked with.
Yeah, and it could be based on anything. Need, where the team is thinner. Because, like I said, these guys all play different positions, or at least slightly different. I know that, Gibbs White and Archie Gray can play a lot of the same positions. And you know what? They're not that different. But what say you, Jose?
I would start with Gibbs White. So I keep Gibbs White.
Premier League proven. Good stuff.
At the moment, it seems to be right. We're going to be linked to 300 players, so it don't really matter what I say and what I don't say. But if Tottenham had their eggs in the basket for at least two of these players, for Goodmanson and Gibbs White, they are the two closest that play in more similar positions than Archie Gray does. So Goodmanson plays as a 10, a second striker. And Morgan Gibbs White can play anywhere across your three behind the forward, can play as a 10, can play as a load of different things, yeah? So for me, I would keep Gibbs. I'd bench Archie Gray because Archie Gray can play in a multitude of positions. He can cover all your fullback positions.
Plus midfield.
And plus he can play in midfield, so he can cover a load of different positions. Goodmanson, for me, I would bench. I'd sell to West Ham. Goodmanson is having a good season this year. And this year he's having a good season. And now, all of a sudden, the
There's the
Italians,
supposed interest in him.
and the Italians now want to sell him, and they want to get 30 million for him. Now, last year, I remember. Sorry, just before I carry on, you've got Stacey has become a YouTube
Yes.
member for Talk and Ball.
Stacey, thank you,
So
thank you,
Stacey, who
thank
is the mum
you.
overlord, has become a member. So thank you very much, Stacey.
My mom hangs out here too. It's going to be a mom party. So yeah, Stacey, you'll have to
I
meet my
wonder whether
mom.
all the women in the community from Leeds and Tottenham want to get together and do a mum show.
That'd be awesome.
They'd bang it out, wouldn't they? There's enough mothers in there, so
Oh yeah, a lot of personalities in there too. It'd be
there's a lot of mummy personalities around. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the third player with Goodmanson, for me, he's only had one good season. So the fact that he's only had one good season, and all of a sudden, people want to spend, or Tottenham are being linked with spending 30s and 40 millions for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I had a toss up and I had 40 million to spend, and it's out of Goodmanson and Morgan Gibbs White, I'm going Morgan Gibbs White. Because I think
I agree.
With Morgan Gibbs White, it also means, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you look at it, is that he's English grown quota.
True.
So that means we can get rid of some of our English grown quota shit that we've got. We've got some absolute dross. Well, the two goalkeepers that will never ever play for Tottenham as well.
Yeah,
they're just taking up spaces. Do you know what I mean? And if you get rid of one of them, you have to bring someone else that's English in. So, and Archie Gray is, although his family are from Scotland.
Scotland.
That was good. The flower of Scotland. Although they're from Scotland, the Gray family, he's actually plays for England. So there's another one that you would get as English born grown quota as well, which means if you were to bring Archie Gray and Gibbs White in, you could get rid of the two goalkeepers that are never ever going to play for Tottenham.
Yeah, they're purely there to make up the numbers, collect a little check. Probably nothing crazy on the check, but still more than I make. But Jesse was quick on the draw. Archie Gray starts. Who would have guessed, Jess? Bench Gibbs White and West Ham for Goodmanson. I don't think that's going to be. I think that might be what we get a lot of.
I don't count your chickens. Look at that.
Yeah, Ryan G. Start Gibbs White, bench Archie Gray, and sell the other geezer.
Archie Gray for me to bench, as I said, is because he could learn. He's young. He could learn and adopt all the positions that are needed.
Jose, I'm gonna run to the restroom again. I put you in charge.
Bye bye. Colin's taking the piss.
Again, my bladder's going crazy.
Ben is saying keep Donegan Gibbs White, bench Donaldson, and West Ham get Donny Gray. Destiny 5 saying start Gibbs, bench Goodmanson, sell Gray. Ryan hasn't watched the other two, to be honest. Ronnie is saying that he would keep Goodmanson, bench Archie, and send Gibbs to West Ham. Ooh, we must watch different football, Ronnie, you and I, mate. Jishnu is saying that he would keep Goodmanson, bench Gibbs White, and sell Archie Gray because we're already stalked in that position with Sarr, Bergvall, or even there are promising under 19 players coming. I can't remember. I think Gray might have played for the under 21s, and he got a goal on his debut the other night. Archie Gray's a good player, guys. I'm telling you, this kid's a good player. Daniel is keeping Archie Gray, benching Gibbs White, and selling the player from Iceland. And I'll say it again: if Gray wants to be a left back, he's got the World Cup 2026 spot in his sights.
I listened to the whole thing. Ronnie's answer was crazy cool. I like different answers. So
Rob Belcher is keeping Morgan Gibbs White, benching Gray, and the Icelander goes to the Spammers.
I met an American Spammers fan the other day on Jesse's channel. Turns out they're not all terrible people. He seemed like a pretty good guy. So
and then Daniel's saying, who the hell is this Genoa player? 40 million we're willing to spend to go and get me and the actual quality. Go and get a Pender.
I mean, 40 million is like the new 20 million. And I would also say that same could have been said about Vicario from Genoa. I mean, I know he didn't cost 40 million, but yeah.
Shemtam says he's going to keep White and forget the rest. But then Shemtam says, keep Gibbs White, have Danny Rose, Google the other two before dumping them.
Yeah, I still refer to Googling things as Danny Rosing them from time to time.
Ronnie says, Jose, I don't get all the hype that Gibbs away. Every time I watch him, I just don't see it. People say that for me, stands out at Forest, Ronnie. I mean, as I say, we all watch football with different eyes. For me, he's a standout player at Nottingham Forest. And it's the same for me. Grealish was a standout player at Villa. And
Yeah.
these players all stand out at the clubs that they play for. Then they go on to play for teams that have a better quality of player, if you like, and then they shine even more because they're playing with players that are on their wavelength or bring their wavelength up. And I just think Gibbs White stands head and shoulders above everyone at Forest. And if he goes to a top club, I think he improves himself with the players that he plays with, and he improves the team by coming along. So that's my opinion on him. You've got Stacey saying Archie has a mass amount of potential, and he's young enough to be able to play at left back. Yeah.
Whoops, sorry, my phone.
Dragon D's Nuts says he's only the best at Forest because Johnson left.
There you go. Yeah.
You had to get one in there. Well done, Dragons D. Dragon D's Nuts, who a lot of people say is the best name out on YouTube. D's Nuts.
Absolutely best name out on YouTube.
And then you have Daniel saying Apenda's banged in goals in 4 different countries: Belgium, France, Holland, Germany, but nowhere linked with some one-season wonder from Genoa. I'm sick of this no ambition. Right, Daniel, like I said earlier, mate, Tottenham, like any other club, would be stupid to show their hand or show the little black book of the players that they're after and the deals that they want to do. A lot of this is speculation that's made up by certain people.
Me? I'm just kidding. I didn't make this one up per se.
People, the ITKs or certain people that put 1 on 1 and get 9 do all this in order to sell and to get people to come to look at their stories and that. There could be absolutely nothing in this. It just may be the flavour at the moment for some of these people that are doing lazy journalism. It could be the flavour for them at the moment. Like I said, Dan, for me, will be linked with 200 to 300 players between last week and in the summer transfer window. We're usually linked with 3 to 4 players every day, and if you times that in a week, you're talking about 30 plus. Times that by 10 weeks when the summer window opens up, that's already 300 players you're linked with before the window even opens. So I wouldn't read too much into it, mate. But agreed, Openda is a good player. I like the look of him.
I don't know anything about Openda.
Ryan G saying Openda is class, wanted him at Wolves for the last 3 years.
Dang, that's.
And Stacey's laughing at Dragons D's Nuts.
Yeah, it's a great name. It is a great name.
Look, there's a brilliant goal scorer who's homegrown, tearing up the Bundesliga right now. Go throw 30 million and go and get him.
Speaking of a certain man with a statue, maybe.
Well, you can't be, because if that was the case, you wouldn't get him for 30 million.
True. Who is he?
I don't understand who Shamtam's talking about.
Is it?
Look, there's a brilliant goal scorer who's homegrown, tearing it up in the Bundesliga right now.
It's not the brother of that one kid, is it? The brother of fuck. Why can't I think of his name? He played for Borussia Dortmund. What was that fella's name? There was an English dude that played for Dortmund not too long ago.
Sancho. Bellingham.
Yeah, Bellingham. Does Bellingham have a brother?
Yeah, but his brother plays here in Sunderland and for Sunderland, and he's not a striker, and he's not tearing it up with 30 goals.
Oh, it's got to be Kane.
Yeah, but you're not going to. Well, if Shentam means Kane, you're not going to get Kane for 30 million.
No, but you might chunk a 30 million bid out there,
Hey, we have Paulio 125 says, I great, sod the other two.
Hey, tell us how you really feel, Paulio.
Yeah.
No, big up, dude. Good idea.
Joe Bellingham is a defender. He's not. He's a midfielder, Bobby. Come on, son.
Jude and Job. That's literally their names.
Yeah. Cool. Get rid of the program. Get rid of the program. He's a midfielder.
Yeah, Ryan says it. He's a midfielder, Bobby. Come on.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people saying a midfielder. Yeah, Joe Bellingham is a midfielder. Yeah. So Job's a midfielder. So yes, you got different people saying different things. Oh, look who we got that's come in.
Everybody's coming in.
No,
right?
we got Where is he? There he is, Mr. Simpson.
Whoa, hey, big up, Carl. Big up.
Big up, Carly boy. Ain't seen you for a while. I would go for Schick.
I forgot about him. We were in for him a season or two ago. 2 seasons, maybe.
Were we in for him, or is this just all bullshit tripe again? Because
it's all bullshit tripe until they wear the shirt.
We're linked with everybody. The only people that you know you've gone in for, the ones that you fucking actually bid for. And to be honest, this summer just gone, and in the winter transfer windows, the people that we've bid for, we've got. We've not been outbid by no one in the summer or winter transfer window.
Yeah, we got cheese to spend.
We can only get outbid by ourselves.
It's true. Yeah, our scouting seems like we go for players that aren't. There seems to be a strategy where we go for players that aren't already being bid. That aren't already attracting tons of attention from other clubs, because we don't want to start a bidding war. We go in and even though it doesn't seem like it, we pay what they ask and we get them. I mean, it's what happened with our last 3, I'd say, big transfers, which I would say would be Romero, Vicario, and Dragusin. We just paid what they asked, and surprise, surprise, that gets you players. Who would have thought?
So you've got Shenton says he's getting on a bit now, and his ankles are dodgy, and I think his name is Lino Kano Kane. If it's Levy's, if Levy can find a way to get him 30 million, thrown in Dembele Celso, and fill with the 30 million.
Is it bad that I always say this, but Dembele's got to be good, and Dembele's got to be good somewhere. There's got to be a spot for him, a league where he can fit, where he doesn't have. Has he played in Italy yet? Have we sent him? We haven't sent him to Italy yet, have we?
Who's that?
Shitface and Dembele.
Well, no, he's currently playing for
Turkey. In Turkey
for Galatasaray, but apparently the reports coming out of Galatasaray at the moment are they don't want to buy him, so Tottenham will get him at the end of Tottenham will get him and have a year left on his contract. The only way that I can see him going is either you tear up his contract or you let him go for shekels, as I call it. Shekels, that's change, loose change. To a team in France, because they're the only ones that will take him. His native tongue are the only people that would take him now. He's completely burnt his bridges everywhere he's been. So the only team that will take him, well, the only country that will take him will probably be France. So you either cut it and you give him shekels for him and just let him go there. So I did put this up. Right, where you got, so Ronnie's saying 4 we should get from the Bundesliga is Seru Gisari. Right, this is another player.
Google that.
Another player that we were linked with a while ago in the winter transfer window. He's another player is 28 or 29 years of age, has only done it this season, 1 season. So, and then I thought to myself, do you know what? Let me watch this boy play. So I watched him in the AFCON, and he was shockingly fucking shit. He was absolute dog poo. I could imagine people walking around the pitch with a pooper scooper, picking him up every time he went near the ball. He was that bad. He was awful. So yeah, if we're looking for players like Gisari, I'd say we need to rip up our team that are looking at players and get rid of them.
Damn, harsh. We need to get 2 sets of boxing gloves, 1 for Ronnie, 1 for Jose, and we'll just let him.
No, Ronnie's all right. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, like I said. Everyone's different.
I just want to see 2 people box, and that's a big thing. YouTubers box each other.
White collar boxing and blue collar boxing. Right. Shemtam says Ndombele won a Serie A trophy with Napoli, and he has an excellent chance of winning a trophy with Galatasaray, because Galatasaray are top of the league at the moment in Turkey on goal difference from Fenerbahce, and it's between them two who's going to win the league. So you've got Edin Dzeko and all the people that play for Fenerbahce, and then you've got the Galatasaray boys who've got the Moroccan Ziyech from Chelsea. They've got fucking Zaha from Palace. They've got all these different players at Galatasaray, and he could well end up having two league winners' trophy medals and not won nothing with his parent club. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Get rid of it.
Sure is. Yeah, I want him gone. But guys, I just wanted to say, look how good you could look in talking ball tees with your bae, with your loved one. There is a lovely picture there. Two talking ball tees next to each other. Those could be yours. I will post a link to the store. There is some other funny, goofy stuff there. It is worth checking out if you want some.
And then you've got Tricky
unique
Ones
Spurs.
here. Hi, Tricky. Missed you on the
Tricky.
previous and Tricky.
He's tricky.
And nobody wants Endon Bailey.
No, he's right.
Sent him to the Italy and he won the league. Yeah, audio. He's got a chance of winning, as I said, at Galatasaray as well. Who else we got here? Grissery's got 21 league goals so far. Ronnie's telling me.
Oh shit!
You've got a nice sales pitch from Stacey's telling you. It's a nice sales pitch you got.
Thank you. See what other ones we got here that people might think are cool. I need to say. Oh, I just made this one. Today. It says it's got him on it. It's got the man himself, Endon Bellet, and it says what? Wait, they're closing Nando's. So yeah, it is Nando's, right, and not Chick King. It's Chick King. I gotta change it. God damn it! You guys can still pick this up, or at least you understand. You get the joke. Thank you, Mom Overlord gets it. Big up, Stacy, for loving it. Ronnie, though, saying being realistic, we could get him. We will not get Openda. I'm going to have to check him out, Ronnie. Unlike Jose, I haven't been doing the scouting work that needs to be done. Also, everyone just wanted to throw out there, it is 12:17. My workday starts at 12:30. I'm already logged into all my junk on the computer. Went ahead and did that. But just want to let everyone know we will be ending soon. It's been a wonderful show, everybody. I've really enjoyed everybody being here. Thanks to everybody that is new. Is this an actual person? I can't ever tell if Kuva is trolling me. Kuva says, is it worth the club moving for Don Ackerlin? I guess that sounds like an actual name. I thought it was like I thought you were tricking me into saying something silly. Should the club move for Don Ackerlin? I'll have to Google him too. I'll be totally honest. I'm not super with it on players from other teams and other leagues. Carl says all profit from the Endon Belly shirt sales will go towards us paying a team to take him. I love that idea. If anybody buys a shirt with Endon Belly, I'm going to make some more funny ones. We will donate that money towards a fund that will go towards his transfer to another club. That's a great idea. Leo saying cheers. Thank you, Leo. Big love. He says, bro, read it slower. I won't. I can't. I'm too embarrassed. That's good. God damn it. He got me, Leo. Ryan saying he's surprised.
Sorry, I just missed that. What does that say? Wait, what? Wait, they are closing Nando's.
But it's Chick King, right? I got it wrong. I thought
should have been Burger King.
Well, it can be fixed.
Endon Bailey, everyone says he's Mr. Burger King, don't they?
Oh, do they? Okay, well.
Yeah, they don't say he's Mr. Nando King or Chicken King. Everyone says Burger King because he's caught eating burgers in his room, isn't he?
I could put a crown on him. This is a prototype shirt, guys. Don't buy this one.
He was caught in Turkey in his hotel room eating burgers, and then the manager said. The manager or someone from the club came out and said, how can this person be just a real proper footballer? Because he's just, we found him eating burgers and he doesn't care. He's putting weight on eating burgers in his hotel room.
Yeah, it's so weird how he's just naturally, he's a freak. Like watching him play, it's so strange. His play style is it's entrancing to watch for me, but he just doesn't give a shit. We had Benoit Suakato, who also didn't give a shit, but he made it work somehow. And Don Bellet just doesn't. But yeah, Tanguy bargain bucket and Don Bellet, except he cost fucking 60 mil, Carl. Jesus, I can't believe we did that. The man wanted a Whopper in peace. Yeah, let the man eat. He is hungry. Medium spice, double piri fries. Oh man, I can't. That's the very first thing I'm gonna do when I land in London. 53 days. Who's counting? First thing I'm going to do when I land is go to a chicken shop. Don't care. I mean, select chicken for some reason is my favorite that I've had. But yeah, I'm gonna get me some chicken.
Can I just say, right, for when you come over, right?
Yeah,
I remember you doing a stream not so long ago, and you showed us on the stream. You said that you were having chips from the chicken shop. You said you were having chips with chicken fillets or whatever they're called.
tenders.
Tenders, yeah. And your tenders were like 4 times the size of what they serve over here in England. And
But
so
the seasoning is so shit though. I'm just excited for some piri piri seasoning, and it's gonna be delicious.
well, if you could mix that with the portion sizes you get in America, you'd probably find a happy medium.
Maybe you've got a business idea for me, and maybe I should start
I'm
something
gonna say
up.
the sizes of the tenders here in this country are fucking tiny.
We'll work on that. When I come over, I'll pitch that idea to some of the guys. I'll say, hey, I got a place I can get you some bigger tenders. We'll work on it. But yeah, everybody, I about to head out. 8 minutes till work, but I just wanted to remind everyone: member show tomorrow at 10. I'll put the link up, on my channel like right after this ends. So you all be reminded. Make sure you've subscribed, you've hit the bell, and if you didn't know, guys, we're like 30 away from 1,000. So if you haven't subbed, please do. Tell your friends. If you're like, oh hey, I have another account that I used to use for whatever, log in, subscribe. I would love it. It would really help. Thank you guys all for being here. It's been a wonderful show. Thank you, Jose, also for taking time out of your day to be here, as always. Appreciated. You got links over? Not yet. So I was hoping you would be able to help me out. My wife is going to be there too. So we're going to have to, keep quiet. But yeah, I'm going to need you to get me the line on that. And then I also wanted to add, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to support my co-host Jose and sub to his personal channel. There is the link. If you've liked and you've subscribed and you've hit the bell, you'll find out about the show tomorrow. If you forget, 10 p.m. GMT tomorrow, members show. It's probably going to get a little crazy. So no kids allowed.
So tomorrow, after the watch along that Jesse's doing on Jesse Talks Football, she's doing the show. So she's doing the.
I might push it back. I might push the start back so that it.
Well, she's doing the Poland Wales. We'll be finished by then, but it'll be good because Jesse's a member. Jesse jumps on because she jumped on last week, and if you get Stacey jumping on as well, then that'll be superb. Then you'll have two more females on there, so which would be really good.
Yeah, maybe get my mom to come on because she's a member.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Get all the women on your channel. Lee Smithy Smith. Stay away.
Shit, I forgot my mom's single. Fuck, I do have to watch out for Lee.
Smithy, stay away, son.
Damn it. All right, but everyone, though, it's been a wonderful, wonderful show. Thank you so much. And hey, if it goes to extra time, we'll push ours back. I want to start as yours ends, just so that we could all coordinate together. So everyone's saying we're hitting up the brothel. Then hey, you're paying. Ryan G says, big up Colin and Donna, Eltel Cockerell. Love it. And yes, Stacy's popping on tomorrow. Fuck yeah. Sorry about my language. I'll try to hold that back. But yes, can't wait. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. So, all right. Is there anything else that you can think of to say before we go, Jose?
No, just you're beyond today and tomorrow. So just play, and you're gonna be on Wednesday as well, and you're gonna be on Thursday.
And just you're going to be on Wednesday. And
well, I'm not. People on my channel will be, but I won't be on.
Correct.
But the thing is that you change the time so people. Colin is now going on talking ball at 3:30 because his clocks have changed.
And you're just not changing until October? What in God's name?
Here in this country they don't change till October. So it means Colin needs to get a show out, and if he needs to get a show out, he's having to go up half an hour early. So yeah, just hit the notification bell. But Colin will be on Talking Ball for 3:30 from now on, in order to get his shows in. Me, I'll be on myself live. I won't be on till Thursday evening at 10 o'clock for the mop-up show. Other than that, I've got a View from Asia at 11 a.m. in the morning on what's it called? 11 o'clock in the morning. I've got a View from Asia. 11 o'clock Wednesday morning GMT, and then we've got ladies takeover at 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Yeah,
Yep.
and so Mia's telling me that ours change at the end of this month. So the clocks change on Saturday, Mia. Is that what you're saying?
Sweet.
The clocks
We'll be back
change?
to normal.
Well, is it this Saturday? And what do? Do they go forward? Okay, so our clocks change on Saturday. They go forward by an hour.
Hell
So
yeah.
Therefore, we should be back to the 6 hour. So 3:30 will be this week, and then that's from next week. You'll be back to 4 o'clock shows.
Perfect. Sounds great to me. But yeah, guys, great. This has been great. I hope everyone watching has had fun. Oh, if you're watching this back on replay, I hope you're having fun, and hope Donna Cullen is having fun. Everybody, be nice to each other today, and be nice to yourself. And what you got, Jose?
Just got to remember your
I forgot.
Chats. Yeah. You got to remember your super chats and your memberships.
I'm still new. Kuva with the £5 super chat. Don't feel bad, buddy. You've only made the stream better, I promise. And then Jesse, Jess gifted a membership. We appreciate you, Jess. And then we got Stacy grabbed a membership as well, the mom overlord herself. And they're both gonna be on the show tomorrow. And hopefully Bill makes an appearance. I mean, everybody's invited. If you're a member, you're gonna be on the show, hopefully. And I can't wait to see you.
Just remember, if you're a member, the link for the show will be in the community section and will only be seen by members only. So if you're a member, you'll be on the show tomorrow. If you're not a member, then you're just going to have to watch the members have fun.
There you go. Absolutely. Awesome blossom. Okay, well, I got to run, everybody. So big up. We'll play out with James Madison, of course, because why the hell not?
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you, guys. And thank you again, Kuva, for the super chat, for the gifted membership, for the membership. Guys, I appreciate all of you. Everybody that's already a member of La Familia, we appreciate you. I'll have to add some more people's names to the thing we have, to the graphic. But all right, guys, we really got to go. James Madison in 3, 2.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
My team has got James Madison. James Madison is what we need. Whoa, thank God we got James Madison. This kid plays ball like you would never believe. Whoa.